And keep it going for your next comedian. Very funny, Joey Burtoft.
Keep it going for Alex Leeds. How about those arms? I've known him for a while. I had no idea. Damn. You guys ever have an Uber driver so annoying you wish you would have just got a DUI? It's like, I know DUIs are hard to get off your record, but I also know I don't want to listen to this Armenian man talk about his kids anymore. I saw a sign the other day. It said, a colonoscopy saved my life. And I was like, that's really cool. Like, that's really inspiring. And I'm going to get a sign that tells my story. It says, a colonoscopy helped me realize I'm like really into butt stuff. Like really. I always, I tell my friends, look, I'm the type of friend that would take a bullet for you. Because it makes me sound like an awesome guy. And it's very unlikely that I would ever have to prove it. It's a lot easier than being the type of friend that would drive you to the airport. It's not me. Call me when someone's shooting at you. Some of my friends and I, we were trying to figure out, like, who's the most badass? Who's the, most badass one of us all? And my buddy Dan says, I went to a frat party when I was 17, and I drank alcohol. And you're like, all right, Dan, you're that dude. Most badass. And then Aaron says, guys, when I was 8 years old, my dad let me have a sip of beer. We're like, oh, I guess by the barometer we're using, Aaron, you that dude. And then Brandon, my friend, confides in us. He had fetal alcohol syndrome. Brandon was literally born a badass. Damn. You guys can probably relate to this. My mom, she'd always say when I was a kid, hey, if everyone was jumping off a cliff, would you do it? And I was like, no, probably not. But now I think about it, I'm like, yeah, definitely. Of course. Because if everyone's jumping off a cliff, there's got to be something to it. And plus, if everyone's doing all those bodies, pretty soft landing, right? I got a girlfriend, and my girlfriend and I were laying around the other day, and she said, hey, tell me something you've never told anyone before. And I thought about it, and I was like, I have HPV. And she left me. I mean, it wasn't even true. I'd never told anyone that before. Yeah. One thing I always say is, if the shoe fits, put the other shoe on and calmly walk out of the shoe store. Fuck yeah. You got free shoes, buddy. I was hanging out with my mom and dad. I went home the other day, and we were watching a movie, and all of a sudden this sex scene started happening, and I was like, Mom, Dad, get a room. I'm trying to watch Toy Story 3. If I come over to your place and you say, make yourself at home, don't get mad when I take a piss in the kitchen sink. You brought that upon yourself. Before I go, I just want to let you guys know, Jesus is my personal Lord and Savior. So get your fucking own Lord and Savior. All right, I've been Joey. Keep it going for the smoothest dick in town, Andrew Rudick.
Hey, one more time for Joey Burtoft, everybody. Yeah.